Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Potato. This is Hearts of Iron 4. Today, we are upping the Empire. Indeed. And, yeah, well, you know, that happened. The whole Soviet Union is now ours. I did not have this as a goal at the very start of the series, but holy cow, we have made the British Empire great again. Look! Just I'm completely blown away. Anyway, we are still in a little bit of bother because Japan is still hot on our heels. And that is probably the biggest threat to our existence, I would say. So we want to try and make sure that we are going to continually keep up the nuclear weapons, but at the same time, we're also going to try our very, very, very best to mobilize troops against the Japanese in this area. The best way of doing that, though, I don't know the best way of doing this. There's not going to be much supply going through these mountains here. It's going to be very, very, very difficult to get supplies all the way across Russia. And I'm thinking that it may be better to go from somewhere else. We may try and help the Netherlands. We could potentially land in Hong Kong and do our invasion from Hong Kong. That might be something that that is of interest to us. But as of this moment, I do not know, actually. I do not know. What's our naval invasion tech, actually? Let me have a quick look at this. Naval invasion tech. Is that a navy? Yeah, it's the bottom of navy. 140 days and we can get 100 naval invasion. I think we need to prioritize this instead, quite frankly. Paratroopers, that's cool. I'm liking that. Subsidiary carrier role, as far as I'm concerned, you can fuck right off. There we go. Perfect. And advanced landing craft done in 138 days. I think as soon as we've got that opportunity, we will set off and we will try and do a naval invasion. I think that's the plan anyway. And then we can take 100 troops with us, which is basically, well, it's basically one of these entire armies, one of our biggest entire armies. Either Montgomery's army or Alan Brooke's army. So either way, we've got a little bit of flexibility there. We just need to remember, it's basically only Japan that we care about. The Siamese Empire is not going to capitulate quite yet. But yeah, basically it's Southeast Asia. Southeast Asia is where we're still at war. And in fairness, my allies are doing a fairly damned good job of it. Now, something that I was noticing, in the little break that I had between recording episodes, I had a quick little look at America. You know, it's fine, you know, looks good. If I zoom in though, keep on zooming in. Holy shit. What the fuck is actually going on here? That's what I'm wondering. What the fuck is going on here? What? It's just crazy. Yeah, we've actually got infantry over here. That's kind of cool. Why is that British Raj? Or is that the Canadian flag? Or the old British Canadian flag? But yeah, anyway. Yeah. United States has shit tons of troops. Mexico has the independence guaranteed by the United States, so they're not going to attack, which is kind of nice. Quite a cracker, though, to realize that the Americans have that many troops over there, which is kind of nuts. But you know what? Hey ho, it's not my responsibility to give a damn about them. They're in my faction. I'm not too concerned. I am sort of happy about how bloody well we're doing, though. How many civilian factories did that even get us? I mean, I don't imagine that there's a very large number of factories that we've got kicking around in Russia. I mean, there's a lot of land out here, but there's not potentially a lot of stuff in it. I don't think Russia did a very good job of building up any sort of a presence before the war. A little bit of a problem there, but whatever. Not too many military factories either. Do I want to control Moscow? Do I want to ask Poland for Moscow? I'm going to ask him for control of Moscow. Also, is it worth... I see those, by the way. Maybe these 3 states and Moscow? I mean, it's worth asking. It's worth asking. I don't suspect that I'm going to get them. Oh, shit! They totally come over to me. That's awesome. What do I care about? What do I care about? What do I care about? Motorized infantry. Let's increase motorized infantry a little bit. I don't understand why these are all fucking broken. These military factories. Goddamn military factories. I guess military factories are just like the bottom one. Like the further down the list you go, you get to the damaged military factories, and that's how they're assigned. So that's kind of annoying. Battleship focus. That's kind of cool. What else do I care about? Destroyer focus. Let's get that. Naval bomber models, tactical bomber models. We'll take it all. Spain declined. South Africa declined. Iran 19 declined. Honestly, quite frankly, I've got an army here, and this army is going to be big enough to win me the game. I am not worried in the slightest. The Russian Empire is indeed a problem, actually. Japanese war in the United Kingdom. Wait, so what? Are we at war with these people? So why is this called the Russian Empire? Okay, I don't know why it's called the Russian Empire, but we're still at war with these guys. This was the territory that the Japanese took. In fact, I think it was the territory that the Germans took, actually. I mean, it's not a problem. We're still going to cream cracker the enemies, but it's not going to be me that does the cream crackering, I hope. The Americans should, fingers crossed, do all of the cream crackering. Unfortunately, we never got to see the 25th of December. Ooh, what is this up here? They maintained their little province up there. Cool story. Yeah, we never got to see the 25th of December triggering of the coup, unfortunately. That's a little bit of a bummer, but alas, the sad reality of the situation is that we beat the Russians before they could even beat us. Oh, wow, Russian Empire has capitulated. Congratulations. There you go. Like, they're dead. And the United States actually have territory in the Soviet Union, or, you know, formerly the Soviet Union. Which is kind of nuts, actually, which is kind of bloody nuts. I mean, that's kind of cool, quite frankly, but it's kind of nuts. We've got a nuke. We need to use it. We are going to be using it on Tokyo again, because that gives us, well, that decreases their national unity by 12%, which is pretty good. There we go. Let's conduct the nuclear strike. And 39 days, we will have another nuke. And of course, that is speeding up all the time, because of course, each and every... Well, not each and every month. There's the nuke, by the way. Can't get over how fucking crazy that is. Well, not each and every month, but from time to time, we do have a nuclear reactor that does complete, and that, of course, helps us out, which is lovely. And more and more and more and more and more factories, civilian factories, are going to help us build them quicker and quicker and quicker. So... this guy's in a lot of bother now. National unity is at 20%. 20%! So, pretty freaking dodgy for him. But hey-ho. Military police upgraded. No idea how that impacts anything, to be honest. But that's the way of the world. Signal company. What does this do? Signal company initiative. It's kind of cool, I guess, as a support unit. I think that's awesome. Do we have any armor that we can research? Yeah, let's get the Centurion. It's a little bit overdue, but that's fine. Missing equipment required for air reinforcements. What? Do we not have any fighters? I'm sure we're still making the Meteor. Yeah, the jet fighter. Yeah. What? I mean, we've got Meteors. Jet fighters are better than normal fighters, right? Like, come on. I don't care about anything else. That's all I care about. That's fine. It's... What? What? What on earth? I don't understand. Whatever. It's okay. Netherlands are doing a damn good job. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Taking back a little bit of Japan. Also, the United States now have a presence in sort of Eastern Russia. One that can directly threaten Japan. Mongolia, or the New Mongol Empire, whatever you want to call it, looking good. So, America had territory, and then they immediately lost it. Is that what happened? I don't quite understand what happened. Looks like the United States have pretty much lost all of the territory that they gained. Which is okay. Alright, honestly, this is completely fine. This is completely fine. We have a presence in India, and as such, we should probably give the good old army over here, give them a new objective. And I feel that the new objective should be taking us up to the river here. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. I say up to the river. Let's try that. Let's try that. There we go. Alright. Engage the battle plan. Fingers crossed things go well. Norway wants to send me troops. Honestly, bro. Just don't send me troops. Just don't send me... I don't need them. I don't need them. You... Oh my god. Why are we not fighting this? Why have we not already won this battle over here? This is quite frankly ridiculous. It's going to last less than a day, and it's going to waste a lot of my time. That's what I care about more. Once again, we are under attack in Hong Kong for some obscure reason. People find it appropriate to attack Hong Kong. Hong Kong is one of the most crazy dope places that we've got going for us. We've got a lot of forts. We've got a lot of airbase levels. United Kingdom succeeded to stage a coup in the Russian Empire. Oh, shit. Russian Federation declares war on the Russian Empire. And the Russian Federation looks like it's going to be the party that we support. Alright, so where did the... Oh, the Russian Federation spawned out here. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, you're in a civil war. Yeah, you're in a civil war because I kind of forced you into it, quite frankly. But, oh, shit, really? We need to support these guys. We need to support these guys. Can we guarantee their independence? Well, no, because they're at war. Let's send them equipment. Let's send them loads and loads and loads of equipment. Inventory equipment. 100 units monthly? I mean, we do have a lot. We do have a lot more stuff than we actually need. 200 units monthly? Yeah, that's fine. I mean, put it this way. Any way that we can help these guys, the better. In fact, I'm almost tempted to just try and bring one of my fucking massive armies to defend. Let's give those guys a front line there. In fact, no, let's change that around a little bit. I want to help the Russian Empire. I want to help them succeed. I don't know why, but I just do. Alright, so let's give you guys the front line over here. And you guys can go and move out. This could be the greatest or worst decision of my entire life. Because, well, I say of my entire life. Not of my entire life. Of this entire game. Russian Federation was annexed. Shit, and I just gave them equipment. Oh my god. Well, the Russian Empire is going to go down. It's going to go down, and it's going to go down hardcore. That fucking sucks, man. That sucks. The newly formed Russian Federation was crushed like that. That is heartbreaking. Absolutely heartbreaking. Well, you know what? This has spurred me to action. And I am not going to let inaction hold me back anymore. No, indeed. We must go forward. For victory. And for the greater good of the world. I think that's what we're doing it for anyway. And also for, yeah, for the greater good of the world. It's like, what can you complain about when it's the greater good of the world at stake? I do not know if you can. But Europe is actually looking pretty darn good, apart from the fact that we control, like, most of Europe, which is fine. African theater, you know what? Let's just chill out, African theater. I want you to garrison a lot of this area for me. Because, quite frankly, I'm sick and tired of having uprisings. And I would very much like, very, very, very much like, if we didn't have so many uprisings. And there is a little bit of resistance pretty much across Europe. And there's a little bit in Moscow and the surrounding areas as well. I mean, I don't really care about any other regions, but that's pretty much what we have to focus on. I think that's a good few places to start with. A little bit in Ethiopia, but whatever. Alright. Alright. Army is defending territory. Good. Please move on out. I don't know how on earth you're going to get there, but... And I don't know how it's going to divide you. But wow, that looks kind of gorgeous, actually. Looks kind of gorgeous. And yeah, this should basically mean that there is a little bit more of a clampdown on some of the resistance that's going on, because I swear to God that we've been fixing factories in fucking Latium for the last gazillion and a half years. And even though it's only going to take an extra 2 days to build, still fucking annoying. Really, really is fucking annoying. Really, really annoying. So we got two major armies that are mobilizing right now. Big, big, big stuff is happening. And quite honestly, I think that we're not, well, maybe not drawing towards the end of the war, because there's still a lot of shit left to do. And Japan is still putting in a lot of troops to this. They've still got a lot of troops alive, but the only reason that they've got a lot of troops alive is that, you know, we really haven't threatened them. And I'll be honest, I'm the greatest damn threat in this entire world. And we plan on winning. We plan on winning, that is for sure. So you know, be warned, Japan. Your days are numbered. Your days are numbered. And speaking of your days being numbered, I would really like if we could start doing some air operations in China. Because frankly, we don't have enough. Oh my god, oh my god, you fucking assholes. Why at my own fucking airbase are there no planes? Like, look at the regions around here, right? Look at the planes that are active in these regions around here. There's 300 planes, 300 bombers that are active in this region for the enemy. Fine. Look at how many fucking planes are in this base. 1,966. That's kind of fucking ridiculous. You know what? Fuck it. Get some meteors in here. There we go. Get some fucking meteors in here. Deploy them as soon as you possibly can. I'm sick and tired. Look at this. People are fucking using my airbase, and I have no idea where they're even operating. Is it over here? I mean, where is it? Where is it? Where? Because I should be seeing a whole shit ton of stuff, but I'm just not. Do I need to click on this to whatever it is? Allied bases? I mean, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I should be seeing the planes that are operating in my base. And at the moment, I'm not seeing any proof of them. Alright, in China, how are things going? Enemy buildings bombed 0.2. It's not bad. Could be worse. Our bombers lost 2. Great. 2.8 buildings bombed. Phenomenal. Wow. What a stunningly great performance right there. We still have resistance to occupation. Yes, that is going to go down. It's going to go down as soon as... what are we going to call this? We need to rename it something, right? We need to rename it. We're going to call this the Home Guard. Because that's exactly what they're doing, right? They're guarding our homes. And they're guarding the homes of the world against rebels and resistances and all of that nonsense. So the sooner that we can get back and start decreasing a little bit of resistance, the better. Now, I hope that it just garrisons everywhere equally. I hope there's not like 100 people on Moscow and then nobody anywhere else. That's my hope. But I do not know. I do not know. Divisions in state. And, yeah, perfect. Great. Good. This seems to be looking pretty good. No UK troops in here, so I don't know if they are going to use the... I don't know if they're going to be using my template or not. Like, even though they're in the UK. Paratroopers, that's kind of cool. Thank you. You know, so even though they're in the UK, I don't know if they're going to be just using my troop layout. I don't think they are. Click to view details. Yeah, this is the problem, is that I don't get to control their template. Kinda sucks. Kinda sucks. I wish I could do that, actually. Select a technology to research. Paratroopers 2. Yeah, and then maybe we'll go for Paratroopers 3. Okay, so back to China quickly. Let's get some fighters. Yes, the fucking airbase is full, and there's nothing that I can fucking do about it. There we go. Interception? You want to intercept? Oh, you take about 10 minutes for me to click this button. There we go, that feels good. Feels really good. Yeah, we should definitely have air superiority here. Excuse me? How do we not have air superiority? There's fucking enemy bombers against like 190 of our fighters. What are you on, mate? Is it because their effectiveness is being reduced so much by the fucking lacking range to completely cover area? I mean, that's fine, but... Oh look, somebody moved the fighters away. About bloody time, I would hasten to add. About bloody time. Alright, let's bump up the number of fighters to 400 then. Or even 500. Well, maybe not 500. Ah, just under 500. Fuck it. There we go. Let's get reinforcements. Yeah, why not? We should have enough. We should have enough in storage, actually. Jet fighters, 500 in storage. Yeah. So 300 of them will be helping to secure the skies in China, which is very, very nice. How close are we to the military invasion? 100 days away. That's fine. I mean, we don't have to hold back. Well, we don't have to hold back. We can decide to move our troops manually. We don't have to move them via the method of naval invasion. But I just feel that it would be kind of cool. All right, let's do this. This is a pretty horrible offensive that I'm about to do. It's going to be pretty savage. It's going to be absolutely very, very rough. Very, very rough. And when I say rough, I mean bad for the enemy. Let's stop the attack for just a second. Wait until everybody's in position. I don't know how long that's going to fucking take, because they all dick around for like half an hour. Yeah, whatever. That's cool. I wonder if there's any way to tell the divisions that are under my control. I wonder if there's any way to tell them that they have to use my template. I don't think so. I don't think that that's possible. We are going to have to start training some paratroopers as well. Oh shit. I fucked it up. There we go. Train paratroopers, add unit, add unit, add unit, add unit. Let's just get them to deploy to fucking here. East Anglia. Congratulations, East Anglia it is. There we go. How long is this going to take? Probably going to take a long time. 31st of July. Okay, well we need to make sure that we're training a shit ton of paratroopers. Ace pilot promoted. Grand, 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 grand. 31st of July. I hope that we should have enough equipment, but hey-ho. But yeah, training time is going to be increased by a shit ton, so that's a little bit annoying. A little bit annoying, should I say. This is good. This is good. This is fine. This is fine. I'm not too worried. I'm not too worried. There's no rush to make sure that everybody's trained up or whatever. We do actually have some military police. So that's actually a good thing, I suppose. Let's get rid of you. Get rid of you. And we'll make this number 1. Alright, so as soon as these guys are finished training, we'll let this end. And, yeah, I think that'll be that, to be honest. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we should now have pretty much, well, not 0 resistance, but much, much lower resistance in a whole bunch of regions right now, right? Yeah, look at this. Resistance is going down, which is lovely. Military factory sabotaged. It shouldn't be doing that anymore. We should have some good old proper stuff happening here. Who knows? I feel that if we have like an English unit, if we have an English unit, right? The East Africa force, for example, then it's got the military police, which does somewhat add to the suppression, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I think that's what it adds to. It is... whatever, I can't fucking remember. Whatever it is, it does something. I'm sure it does something. I don't know. Perhaps it does nothing. Perhaps I'm living a lie. But it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter because we've changed it. It's updated, and we're garrisoning our troops anyway, so we don't even need the military police to do a damn thing. Alright, let's engage the attack. The attack should be ready. This is going to be fucking filthy. I feel really bad about this. Because there is literally nothing that this tiny little shell of an empire can actually do. The Russian Empire. They've got such a completely bollocks boundary area. Whatever. Our infrastructure is questionable, to say the least. As I've said before, and perhaps I didn't say it actually, but I'll say it this time. I'm not exactly over the moon about having to fight in, like, Russia, especially Central Russia, where the infrastructure is going to be pretty darned low. But at the same time, who cares? Like, come on. We've got shit tons of troops. We've got loads of manpower. We're happy. We're in fine spirits. And we're ready to attack, I think. We're ready to do this. Yeah, no resistance. No resistance here at all. This is great. This is really, really good. Resistance is going down over there. Resistance is going down over here. Resistance is going down, I think, over here. Yeah, it's decreasing slowly but surely. Same with over here. Wow, that's pretty big, actually. Yeah, that's not too bad. Minus 5% daily. That's not bad. I mean, this is stacking up, and we used to have pretty high resistance over here. We still do to a certain extent, but this is going to change. This is absolutely going to change, and quite honestly, I'm glad. I'm glad. We could change up our policy if we wanted to, but I don't want to. I do not want to. I do not want to. Is there any way that we can return... Yeah, if we, for example, if we ask for Latvia, right? If we ask Poland for Latvia. Hey, Poland, give me Latvia and Lithuania, actually. I think this is Lithuania. Poland is accepted. Yeah, so Lithuania and Latvia up here. If we were to give them back their territory, is that something that we can actually do? I guess it's not. I don't know why we can't return territory to Latvia, because quite frankly, I would love to. I'm going to decline those 16. Yeah, it doesn't exist anymore, which kind of sucks, because I would love to make my own countries, like, you know, just straight up make a country from nothing. I think that would be absolutely amazing. But unfortunately, we can't do that. Anyway, as suspected, the Russian Empire has completely collapsed. There is nothing that they can do, and we will be finishing them off in the next episode. Yeah, not too bad. Resistance to occupation, by the way, is decreasing at a lovely, lovely, lovely rate. Are we garrisoning this territory over here? We should be. Yes, we should be, but we're just not quite yet, I guess. I guess we have troops moving over there. Anyway, ladies and gents, thank you very, very much for watching. My name, of course, has been Open Potato. This has been Hearts of Iron 4, playing as the UK, and we've been upping the Empire. Indeed. We've got a nuke. We'll use it at the start of the next episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.